Good morning, folks. Welcome back to Fresh. I'm Julie DiLorenzo, and welcome to our entertainment segment this morning. Of course, brought to you in part by Elkhart County Living Magazine. I'm here with Marla Miller. We're going to talk to her a little bit about the magazine and some of the new articles that just came out. And we're also with Susan Nelson, and we're here at 10,000 Villages in Goshen. That's their new location, and Susan is the education coordinator. Welcome, Susan.
Thank you.
Tell us a little bit about 10,000 Villages, and I understand that there are locations all over the country, but how did this one become into Goshen? I know Goshen's kind of known for 10,000 Villages.
Yes, we've been in Goshen for more than 30 years. 10,000 Villages is an old organization. In fact, it's the oldest and largest handicraft fair trade organization in North America. The organization works with artisans in about 37 countries, artisans who would otherwise be unemployed or underemployed, and our main objective is to pay them a fair wage and to develop partnerships with them, long-term relationships so that they can depend on the income to feed their families, send their children to school, get adequate health care and housing.
I think that's awesome. And folks, this store is lovely. This is your new location. I've been to your old location when you were at the bag factory, I believe it was, or out that way, the depot. It is wonderful. You have to come in. There are tons of gift ideas in here for Christmas. Give us kind of an overview of some of the things you have.
Well, we have lots of personal accessories like jewelry and scarves. Many of the things reflect the rich cultural heritage that the products come from. We also have things for your home like throws and lamps and decorative items that can make you feel good because they are so beautiful. And everything is made by hand, one at a time, and so you are also getting a really good value when you find something at 10,000 Villages.
Well, and one of the walls that caught my eye when I first came in, of course, was the jewelry wall, the accessories, and they're beautiful.
Yes, we do have a lot of really gorgeous jewelry. But we also have things for everybody. We have things for children. We have puzzles and games. We have cookbooks and chess sets and musical instruments that are also fairly authentic, not made for the tourist trade, but made instruments that people actually would use in countries like Cameroon and Burkina Faso.
Well, there's also some lovely things for decorating your home, you know, if you're maybe doing some new looks. I mean, come in here, folks, for the lamps, like you said, the throws, the dishes, baskets, whatever.
Yeah, wall hangings, beautiful wall hangings, and sculptures, and all kinds of really wonderful things. Not only things that are original, but are also made from recycled materials.
Right.
So they are also fairly green.
Right.
I think we have a lot to learn from our friends around the world in being able to reuse things that you and I might throw away because we think of it as trash, and they would take perhaps a tin can
yeah,
and turn it into a musical instrument or a nativity set,
right,
or something like that, or newspaper that they would roll up and turn into a hot mat or a placemat or coasters that you know, actually reuses the item rather than just, you know, recycling it.
Well, it sounds like all your gift items would actually have a little story behind them, you know, maybe how they came about to be what they are. One of the things that you guys do here, which I read about in the article in the magazine, was this little twin, and I know you're out of them right now, but it's something that you said goes on throughout the year. Explain to them about the twin.
Well, this is a little doll that is made in Zimbabwe by women who have handicapped children, so they're using the money to take care of their children. But they make two dolls, and one comes to the U.S., and the twin of that doll, when you buy one of these, the twin goes to a child in Zimbabwe who has AIDS. So it's a way of not only having a little doll for your child, but also knowing that a child in another part of the world also is receiving a little doll.
Well, they'll have to check in with you to make sure you get those again and take part in that. Real quick, I want to touch base with Marla Miller. Tell us about the magazine that just came out.
Okay, this magazine, of course, is the December-January issue, so there's a lot in here about the holidays, and we talk about 10,000 Villages in here and all the variety of items that they have and giving back when you buy. We also talk a lot about decorating and entertaining for the holidays, but there's some other information in here as well for recycling, and that can do with your decorating. And we also have a great story in here about the ACL. You know, we're hearing about a lot of injuries like that, so we have a story in there that explains that as well. So, and of course, our 2-month calendar of events that will take place, everything that will take place in the next December, in this December and January. So there's a lot of information, brand new, just out. So be sure and visit our website at www.maplecitymedia.com and check out the issue, or give us a call at 533-2151 extension 346, and you can request a subscription. And you know what? This is a great way to a gift item as well. Send it to your friends and family. It's only $12 for a year subscription.
Well, thank you, Marla. Thank you, Marla, and thank you, Susan, again here at 10,000 Villages in Goshen. Stay tuned, folks. We'll be back in a moment after this message.